Grace, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hi, Ken.
Hi,
I'm
Grace.
fangirling so hard.
Oh, well, that's so nice. I'm going to tell my teenagers. They're going to roll their eyes so hard. What's going on?
So my question for you is, my employer keeps changing my comp plan. They've changed it 8 times in 2 years. So every quarter they've changed it. Gives the vibes that they're just not doing well financially. What would Ken do?
Yeah. Wow. I'm assuming they've changed it 8 times, and each time they've made it less.
Yeah. Each time they've made it less. They think they're making it more. I've knocked the goals out of the park
You're
from the
kidding
beginning.
me. So they give you a new comp plan, and they're positioning it to you as, my guess is it comes to you in the form of less salary or less hourly, but it's incentive laden. And the way they present it to you is, well, you're going to make less in this category, but if you do this, you're going to make more. And you've done everything that they've projected, and you're still making less. Is that what I'm understanding?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Kenny Boy would be looking at other places as soon as I got off this call. That's what I would do.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. I've been interviewing, things like that. Just haven't gotten a whole lot of luck yet. But
are there signs that the company is struggling?
Yeah, so they came to us last year and said they were going to match 401k. It was said that they were going to pay it out after January 1st of 22. And then in August, it still wasn't paid out. So I requested a meeting with our director, and the CEO jumped on that as well and said, actually, we've just decided not to pay it out.
Yeah, sure.
We're not going to do it anymore.
Yeah, great, sure. And they didn't tell you why?
They just said, we've just decided that we're not going to do it right now. So I said, hey, look, I'm asking for a base increase. Like, I mean, if you guys aren't going to do other benefits, like, what can you do to help me? Came back from taking a Thursday and Friday off, and they let go half of the company.
Oh, gosh, Grace. Yeah, I feel like you're in a burning house right now. I didn't even know all that. There's nothing that you can do. I don't believe there's anything you can do. So I don't have any advice to where you sit down with leaders and talk to them about it. I mean, they have whittled you down. And all of the signs are pointing to the house is on fire. Grab your stuff and get out. I'm serious.
I thought so.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you should have done it earlier, but I'm glad you called me because I want to give you confidence that that's what you have to do. There is aside from some massive turnaround, it's not going to change. Are you in sales?
In customer success.
So you're awarded, so you're commissioned on some level, yeah?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, when you can't pay people what your commission structure says you can, we got a problem. We have a product or service problem. And that's not on you. That's on them. That's their fault. I'm out. As soon as I land something, and I mean your number one urgent thing is the house is on fire, I got to get out of the house. So let's go find a safe place that's a really great fit for you, and no looking back at all.
Let's do it.
So can I ask you really quick before I let you go? Because I think this is important. Now that I know you agree with me, I want to just spend just a brief moment asking you, not to pick on you, but to equip you. You've been feeling this for some time. What has kept you from leaving earlier?
Just a firm offer. I've been looking for a while.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't received any kind of.
You haven't found the right thing. Okay, good. Great.
Exactly.
I was hoping that would be the case. But I wanted to make sure it wasn't fear and doubt. And so the good news is you're trying, and keep your chin up. Do you have my book, The Proximity Principle?
I don't.
Okay. What format would you like it in? Ebook, audiobook, or hardcover?
I'm old school hardcover.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, Grace, hang on the line. Amanda's going to get you a copy of my book, the best-selling book, The Proximity Principle. There it is. It's on the bookshelf behind me. Oh, there it is. Sorry, Nathan. This book I wrote was a #1 bestseller. This is the deep dive in how to use this formula. The right people plus the right places equals opportunity. So for someone who knows exactly what they're looking for, this is the perfect book, because it allows you to then go, okay, who are the right people and what are the right places that I need to be in to get the opportunity? Because remember, when we use the proximity principle, here's what happens. I don't have to kick down doors, because when I'm around the right people, they introduce me to more of the right people. When I'm in the right places, I meet the right people. And here's what happens. Opportunity shows up on your doorstep and knocks and says, hey. So when we're looking for something, we want to employ the proximity principle. And the formula is simple. The right people plus the right places equals opportunity. The principle itself says this: in order to do what I want to do, you can fill in the blank, I've got to be around people that are doing it and in places where it is happening. And so that's how we leverage the right people and the right places, and then opportunities step up and go, hey, we'd like to have you here. And this is an important principle, because the job search process can be very frustrating. It can be debilitating and discouraging when we hear no's, or even worse, my all-time favorite, the worst sound, crickets, when we get ghosted. And so when we use the proximity principle, we won't hear crickets anymore.